What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew with Camper Kingdom in Meridian, Mississippi, and today we're going to be viewing this brand new 2021 Keystone Avalanche model 390DS. DS for dual suite, so you're going to have a king up front, a queen in the rear, but judging from the size of these windows in the back, some would even say you could use a loft bed as a 3-bedroom to full bath. I'll let you guys decide upon that. But we're going to start on the front, working our way down the sides, going over the different weights, dimensions, and specs of the unit before heading inside. So let's get started. So no better time than the present to go ahead and show you what it looks like inside with all the sides closed in. If you're wondering, can you gain access to the refrigerator and have room to make a sandwich while going down the road, just maybe you're pulling over for a quick stop, you definitely do have room to get access to one side of the refrigerator there. Also room to wash your hands. Quick shot of what everything looks like. And also the bathroom, you don't have to go in the public restroom because you have access to your own, just right up the stairs and on the left. So this is what it's going to look like with all the slides closed in, to let you know how much walk-around room you're going to have if you need to get inside your camper. Coming out you 43 feet in length, 4 total slides. Dry weight as this unit sits right now of 14,320 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating 16,500 pounds. So definitely check the load and tow capacity of your vehicle before purchasing this model here. And speaking of weights, let's talk the pin weight. 2,740 pounds in the bed of your truck. So check the load and tow capacity of your vehicle here. A little bit on the heavier side there. Road Armor is the brand, and they've added the 2-inch rubber bushing, allowing it to flex a little bit while starting and stopping. One molded fiberglass front cap, and I like when they add the white LED lights to assist with finding your camper at nighttime in the campground or for docking at night. But speaking of docking, check out the reflective surface. That way you can find your kingpin a little bit easier from the rearview mirror of your truck. And speaking of docking and hooking things up, I always talk about being within direct line of sight of the controls. So all the controls located on one side, and you are in line of sight of that kingpin. So when you're operating these controls, which is just simple press of a button to level the camper, you can see it move, which is, in my opinion, a safety thing. Coach is going to sit on a 6-point hydraulic leveling system, and this year they've upgraded the leveling pads from about a 8-inch to a 12-inch pad, so it's a little bit bigger this year. And here is a shot of the front storage compartment where all of the hydraulic manifold is located at, where all the hydraulic lines and the reservoir there, but a decent amount of storage space in the front of the coach there. Here on the main side of the unit, you met with 2 fully electric awnings, 16 feet, 14 feet. And just about every camper on the market nowadays comes standard with an LED light underneath the awning, and you do have 2. So white in color there, and again there. It's a sunny day out, so I definitely hope you guys can see what they look like. Frameless windows all the way throughout the coach, and Avalanche does give you the option to upgrade all these frameless windows to dual pane windows. If you took the upgrade to dual pane windows, the windows will become framed. But these frameless windows here in the South seem to work quite well. No complaints so far for any of our customers here. The battery housing compartment up here in the front, solar prepped, so you do have a couple more items needed to make it 100% solar capable. 1 battery on the bottom, 2nd battery could be added to the top. Because the coach sits on a 10-inch drop frame construction, you're going to be met with one massive pass-through storage. You do have heating ducting system to the bottom of the floor here too, so all of your goods here in the bottom will stay nice and warm in the winter. Friction hinge on the main entry doors, you have 2. That way you don't have to worry about your door swinging around in the campground under high winds, banging up against the side of your coach. Solid step entry steps, and these are locked in place with a grab handle here. Let me get this door out of the way. Some of the units that I review have a hydraulic cylinder over on the side to assist you with raising and lowering. These do not, so you have a little bit of manual labor involved with these, but not too heavy at all. Fully adjustable legs on the bottom with a simple moving of a pin. And this coach does have the bigger grab handle, but going into the entry door there. The unit is going to be resting on these 2 twin 7,000-pound Dexter axles, which is resting nicely on these ST 235 80 R16 G-rated tires. High Spec is the brand, Also, let me go ahead and point out the spare tire location located under the underbelly right there, and there's a manual control to lower that down. But while I'm down here, also take a look at the suspension on the unit. Avalanche has upgraded the suspension on this unit to a road armor trail air suspension, giving you that much more of a smoother ride. And I don't want to forget to point out the 10-inch drop frame construction in the rear. This is how you're going to have all the loft space plus the walk around room in this back bedroom here, but we'll get to that once we get inside. Here in the back of the unit, you're going to have one fully walkable roof, and you can get to the roof by means of this rear mounted ladder. 250-pound load capacity on the rear mounted ladder here. 3/8 decking on the roof, 5/8 tongue and groove plywood on the floor. You're going to have 3 blindside camera prep. Only prep to receive the mounting camera. Once there, the other 2 up on the front by the blindside marker lights. I'll show you them when we get around to the other side. Solid step entry steps. These do flip up and inside the unit, and they've carried over that friction hinge. That way you're not worrying about your door slinging around in high winds. Power connections back here on the back of the unit, which is nice because most of the campgrounds have relocated all their power connections and sewer lines to the back of the unit here. 4 total slides, and 2 of the slides are a Lippert brand gear driven slide. So 2 motors on each side of the slide inside the wall. There's the track system for it. The other 2 bigger slides are hydraulic slides, and these are a rack and pinion slide. And there's a quick shot of that rack and pinion there. So when it comes to the sewer connections on this coach, you're gonna have 2 different ones. One in front of the tire, one behind the tire. This one back here, you're gonna have your own independent pull handles for it. This is for the second bath that's back here in the back of the unit. So go ahead and plan on having 2, possibly 3 sewer lines for this unit. There's the gray and the black handle pull handles for this one here. And coming around to the front is where the second connection is at. So second connection there, and while I'm here, go ahead and point out the second and third mounting bracket on both of the blindside markers on each side of the unit there. Pull handles for this unit here are going to be in the water management area here. Down the bottom, you're going to have 2 grays and 1 black. Everything nicely labeled, easy to understand. So water lines coming up through the bottom connects to the city or the black tank flush, whichever you're doing. And a quick shot of the key TV for the satellite and TV connections there. Hot water heater, 12 gallons, gas or electric. And both of the propane bottles are going to be located on one side. That way you're not bouncing back and forth between different sides of the coach, changing those bottles out. Here inside the unit, model 390DS, DS for dual suite. But I think you guys will understand in a moment when I show you the loft bed over the rear why I think this could possibly be utilized for a 3-bedroom to full bath. 4 total slides, and 2 of those slides are here inside the main living area, opening it up nicely for you to entertain your guests, giving you that much more walk around room. 6'10" on both of your side heights here in the main living area. Legless table with chairs, and they've added the pull-out leaflet with the added storage underneath. But if you're a taller individual, these legless tables are the way to go. Keeps you from really bumping your legs. Pointing out one thing, they've done away with all the carpet in the coach. They seamed the linoleum in the slide here, bringing over the linoleum so you have less carpet to vacuum whenever you're coming back from a long day on the beach. Solid surface countertops all the way throughout your kitchen prepping space, and a decent amount of cabinet space over near the coffee prep station. That's what I call this area over here. Tucked nicely out of the way, 2 110 outlets provided, and check out how they've done the backsplash all the way from the countertop all the way up to the cabinet, wrapping it around nicely. Glass accent on your cabinet doors here. Solid oak on the doors, which is really nice to have. 4 pull-out drawers and more cabinet space provided there. 60/40 stainless steel sink. Solid surface again continued. And I'm more of a neat freak, like having things organized, and this just really impresses me. A place to have a trash can tucked nicely away instead of having it tucked at the end of the island. I really like when they do that. Residential style faucet, high-rise faucet with a sprayer, and they've continued over the counter prep space by adding the leaflets on the top so you can cover the sink, extending the amount of prep space you're going to have. All electric, 18 cubic foot. Samsung is the brand, and this does work off of the 1000 watt built-in inverter. There is a water line attached to this unit as well. A lot of times if there's a residential refrigerator in a slide, the water line is not activated because it takes a chance of freezing. It is connected on this unit here. Stainless steel appliances continued out the coach. High point microwave, standard 31-inch microwave, Furrion 3-eye burner, and they've added the matching pull-out drawer here as well for all of your pots and pans. Jensen flat screen 50-inch TV with a built-in Jensen sound bar, zones 1 and 2, so you can have sound either inside or outside. 50-inch all electric fireplace, so if you don't camp in the winter, you can turn the heat off. All the heat is going to be coming from this cutout here, which is just like a built-in space heater, producing around 5,000 BTUs of electric heat. You can also change the color of the fire inside of there. That way it sets the mood nicely for all of your guests who maybe are staying up inside the loft area here. So heading up into the loft bed area, you're going to have one ladder that tucks away nicely up against the wall. And to assist older guys like me, you're going to have a grab handle right here on the wall to help you get up inside of this massive loft bed area. 33 inches of space from the carpet to the ceiling. 3 teddy bear cushions, 6 breeze windows, even TV connections. And again, the unit sits on a 100-inch wide body construction, and there's the TV connections right over here. So you have room up here to maybe set your gaming consoles, set a TV on the ground kind of here, but possibly room for about a 40, 80, or 50-inch TV to sit on the ground. Now when you're in transit, you will have to lay that down so it doesn't break. 2 15K whisper quiet air conditioning units, and I know GoPro does not provide the best of sound quality, but take a listen. 15K units, both of them whisper quiet, and it really does a great job when you're up here this close to the unit with allowing the noise to be at a very minimum. So 3 teddy bear cushions, but you possibly have room maybe to add a sleeping bag here. And once again, breeze windows all the way throughout. I'm going to show you on camera how to open these things up. I had a viewer ask me how to open some of the windows. These just simply pop out. But if you were to open up all these windows with just one massive view of a lake, maybe you pull into a lake or maybe a river, beach, you'll have the best view in the house from here. So now that we're done talking about where little brother and sister are going to sleep, let's talk more about big brother or sister or grandma, grandpa. Coming into the back of the unit, you're going to be met with a queen size bed with a bedroom slide, and you will have changing room whenever you're coming out of the bathroom to change your clothes, move around the bedroom without bumping into each other. A decent amount of storage space at the foot of the bed. TV connections provided, but not really room for a big TV. Maybe a 28-inch. I would possibly say a 32, but I'm not 100% certain. I have to get the tape measure to be 100% certain on that. Oak on all the drawers and the doors. Shoe garage provided on the bottom down there. One thing I wish they would have done differently though was adding a hanging rod to the cabinets. Maybe you could add a organizer in there to help organize all of your stuff. Coming around to the bathroom, sliding style door going into the bathroom, but let me flip around real quick and show you the bed again. Queen size bed, storage underneath, so definitely plenty of storage space for all of your guests and their stuff. Breeze windows on both sides with LED reading lights. Heading into the back of the unit, you're met with a sliding style door, porcelain foot flush toilet, and you do have an entrance from the outside, so a quick entrance to the guest bedroom if you don't want to come into the main unit. Once again, porcelain foot flush toilet, medicine cabinet with a press membrane countertop, plastic sink, plastic faucet, and check out the medicine cabinet. You can have one on each side, mirror provided there, but a nice decent way to organize all of your stuff, and the vent for the air conditioner tucked nicely away up here. Plastic 2-piece shower, and you got a little bit of a step up. You got about 8 inches to step up into the shower, but a plastic 2-piece shower, glass door to keep all the spray down. And I'm 6'2", and I'm standing right now on the floor. So from the floor all the way to the ceiling height is 6'7". So there's no need for me to stand into the shower. I know I'm a little bit too big for that one. Not saying that I'm a big guy or anything, but it is what it is. Before heading into the master bedroom, I want to point out where all the controls for the unit are. Inside the entry door, right over here to the left, tucked nicely away in its own little cabinet to organize everything, or all the slide operations, the awning operations for both of your awnings, and this bigger switch is for the ceiling fan back there in the back. That's what that switch there is for. So 4 different slides. 2 of those are, like I said, on gear driven, 2 of them are hydraulic. All the lights operations are here, kitchen, entryway, water pump, electric switch for gas and electric on the hot water heater. And this up here are all the tank monitoring stations for your unit there, so that way you can keep an eye on all your holding tanks from inside of the coach. Heading into the master bedroom, you're gonna be met with a king size bed in the bedroom slide. And again, guys, whisper quiet air. I've got the air conditioning unit on. I want you guys to hear it again. I know GoPro does not provide the best of sound quality, but I hope you guys get a better idea of just how whisper quiet some of those units are. So again, king size bed, pass-through bathroom. Got the raised headboard with the breeze windows on both sides, the blackout shades, 2 LED lights. And it's always the simple things that impress me. A dimmer switch. I don't know why the simple things like this fascinate me, but I find that really cool to have. Mirror on the sliding style doors here on the front on the master bedroom closet. A ton of room, and there is going to be the only carpet inside the coach, inside the master bedroom closet. And you can put a stackable washer and dryer in this unit. If you do decide to add those, we can do it for you here at Camper Kingdom. Breeze window at the foot of the bed, TV connections provided, maybe to mount about a 32-inch TV on the wall here. And check out all the storage space. 5 total pull-out drawers, but this thing here is just also impressive. A nice, neat little way to organize some of your blankets, maybe some, I don't know, shoes. Just really cool, all the additional storage. Plus the added bonus of storage underneath the king-size bed on these hydraulic cylinders. That way you can store all of your blankets there for the winter. Heading into the main bath of the unit, you're met with a 1-piece fiberglass shower insert. And usually if there's no step up going into the unit, you're met with more ceiling height for taller guys like myself. 1 really big shower, 4 additional shelves inside the shower. And let me show you how much ceiling height you're gonna have. I'm 6'2", guys, and take a look. Plenty of room. I'm not quite in the dome, and plenty of room to still move around the shower to do what you gotta do. Porcelain foot flush toilet with a decent amount of leg room provided. Pressed membrane countertops, plastic sink, plastic faucet. Medicine cabinet provided with a decent amount of storage space also there, and additional shelving on the side right there. So thanks again, guys, for sticking around this long in the video. I greatly do appreciate it. I understand that sometimes I can be a little bit long-winded and repetitive on a lot of things. I've built my channel on your guys' feedback, so leave me a comment in the description down below telling me what you want to see more of or even less of. Even the negative comments, they don't hurt my feelings. I only build and grow on them. If you want to check the pricing and availability for this unit, I'll leave a link in the description down below. So come see us.